What's up, Arik?
What's good? What's good?
I tried to beat your standing, but I wasn't tall enough, man. My bad. Fire away.
How's it been, Arik? Just, the last few weeks, obviously you can't be on the field, but what have you been able to sort of accomplish just being on the sidelines a bit?
I've been able to accomplish a lot. I feel like the past few months, as soon as I signed, I came out for OTAs, and it's just been great getting adjusted here in Jacksonville and me and my teammates, and, my family's here now. We're getting settled in, and, from a football perspective, just being in the meetings, being able to be around the guys, learn the scheme, help everybody out, and then still continue my process of getting back out on the field and rehab and all that. So it's been amazing being here thus far.
What have you been able to see? Because, maybe as a player on the field practicing, you might see something differently than when you're able to just sit there and kind of get a bird's eye view kind of. What have you seen from the defense and just the team in general?
We have a talented group. I wouldn't have came here and signed here if I didn't feel like I was coming to a team that, has a real opportunity to win a Super Bowl. And I think we have all the pieces to get it done. And I'm excited to get out there and be a part of that journey and that process of getting there. But, man, we have an amazing team. And I love what we're doing defensively. I don't know all the offensive schematics, but defensively I love what we're doing and what we're trying to get accomplished out there, and the style of play that and that standard we're trying to set.
How much do you feel like you need to do or want to do before the regular season to be ready, or do you feel like some of the preseason stuff is unnecessary at this point in your career?
As long as I'm feeling good, I'm ready to go. So definitely, want to continue my process of getting back out in practice, and playing some football before we get ready to go week 1.
So it's up to you. You want to play in the preseason before, just to kind of knock the rust off, or?
No, I'm just going with the process that they have for me, and I'm feeling great. I'm getting better and better each day. So I'm going to continue with the plan and get myself ready in a position to be out there to help my team win. So that's what I'm doing currently.
Nice to have Gip along for the ride now.
Yeah, it's been great. Being a teammate with Gip for a couple years. He's a great dude. So having another familiar face to the group. He's an excellent player, excellent guy. He's going to help our team a lot.
Locker room gets a little louder though when in there, right?
I don't know. Gip has chilled out a lot over the years from what I heard. So he just be chilling now for real.
Arik, you're a veteran presence, obviously. Do you have a favorite piece of advice you've given to somebody here in your time, here at camp in Jacksonville?
There's a lot of things, that I've learned throughout my career. I feel like I've been in a lot of different situations, good teams, bad teams, dealt with injuries, dealt with overcoming a lot of different things. So just whenever I see a guy, struggling in a situation, just trying to help them out, give them advice, and whatever that may be. But, the main thing I just remind everybody is that, this is not you have a short window, and this NFL, our careers aren't long, and so you want to take full advantage of everything and give it your all, and, work on your craft, work on your game, really take ownership over what you want to get done with your career as an individual, and then team-wise as a team too, because it's always changing, and this season we have one opportunity as this group as a whole to make our impact and let people know what we're about, and then it's over with. So we got to take advantage of us being together, and this opportunity that we have is just kind of my experience of being around this league and seeing how it changes from year to year.
This defense slumped at the end of last year. What was the biggest attraction for you, and how much of it was a combination of Trayvon and Josh and what they could do as a pass rushing combo?
I was, coming here, I was looking at the opportunity from a whole, looking at the not just our defense, but the rest of the guys as well too, on our whole team. And like I said, we definitely have what it takes to get it done. And I'm excited to be a part of this next step in this journey and bringing here consistent, consistent winning. And I don't really know what happened, last year. Last year's last year. It's a new year. Like I just said, everything is changing year to year. We have an opportunity now to do something special with this group that we have, and I'm definitely excited about it. Of course, Josh, Trayvon, not even just Josh, Trayvon, all the other guys too. Roy is a great player. Big Ham is a great player. Speaking about up front, Led, all the guys, Lacey, all the guys that have been here. We definitely have I know I'm probably missing some, but we definitely have a good group that can play some elite ball. So.
Has your approach to these camps and preseason changed over the years?
No, not really. I just want to put my best foot forward, get myself ready to, have a dominant season is always my goal. And, there's, throughout the years, there's different situations that arise, like the one I'm in now. But this isn't uncommon for me, having to get myself ready with a little bit of limited time. But my goal is to feel good and get off to a good start in the season and prepare to have a dominant season. But also at the same time realizing that it's a 17-game season, and my goal is always to be my best when my best is needed, and I think I have a great track record of that. And looking at a season as a whole, I want to get off to a good start, obviously, but also I want to be, there for my team when they need me the most in December, in January, in February. So that's always been my goal.
How about these joint practices? Do they show you anything as a player, as a team, that a preseason game might not?
I think the joint practices are good, just to break up the monotony of camp and go against some different guys, being a part of this for a lot of years, guys get tired of going against each other. So bringing in a new team, being able to hit somebody else than your teammate. And also, too, I think it's good from a schematic standpoint, going against different offenses and different defenses. And, we approach things a little differently. And so it's a good opportunity for us to get better and work on, what we're trying to accomplish as well.
I know you said the Jags have you on a plan for your comeback, but for you, what would be your goal to be fully ready to go and no limitations on yourself? My goal is always to be there to help my team win games. So, definitely week one is a goal for me, but I'm going to, continue to, take it day by day and, continue with the plan that they have for me. And I'm feeling good. Everything is trending very positively. So that's amazing. And like I said, I want to help my team win games. So I definitely want to be out there as much as possible, but I'm going to continue to stick with the plan that they have for me. So. During this time when you're not on the field as much, I've seen you around kind of helping guys. How important is that from a guy from your perspective who has the experience, but you're also stepping into a new team to have that leadership off the bat, even though you're not always on the field, right?
Yeah, it's a new experience for me. I was one place for 9 years, and so this is a new experience for me. So navigating that of being new, but also having the respect and trying to be a leader and help people with the knowledge that I have has been a great experience for me. I feel like getting me out of my comfort zone, and it's been amazing. I have a lot of great teammates, and I'm excited to. I was excited to help them in as many ways as I can. Now I'm excited to get back on the field and help them on the field and kind of lead more by example as well.
Anything else?
Now that you've sort of been around Josh a lot more, you've seen him practice, what sort of stands out about him?
I've known about Josh since he entered the league. I think we considered drafting him when he was on the Niners, and so I, did my research, and man, he's been an amazing player since he stepped into this league, and he adds so much to a team. Not only what he's able to do on the field, but the type of guy that he is. You could tell he was raised the right way, and all those different things, all his different life experiences, and help him be a great person to our organization, and also on the field. He's an amazing football player, so I can't wait to take the field with him. and the rest of the guys.
Thanks, Eric.
Yeah, appreciate you guys.
Coach Eric.
So Josh, just tell me, what do you think a guy like Arik can do for the pass rush to just kind of open things up for you and Trayvon?
Basically what you just said, open things up for us. He's a guy that can win a one-on-one. He's a guy that that you have to focus on. So if you're rushing with him or rushing against him, he's going to do what he does, and he wins at a very high level as well. And I can't wait to get out there with him.
Does it allow you, when you have somebing like that pushing up the middle?
I love it.
What
I'm
what
excited.
does it do for
I dreamed about having a guy like that. Not saying we didn't have one, just having a guy that did it at a high level and played in the big time games. Having a guy with that experience rushing me. I've been praying, and God's listening, and I think we're just going to continue to keep going up.
Okay, so as a pass rusher in a game, when you know he's there, does it in any way change your strategy in terms
slide
of
to him.
repertoire, moves?
Slide to him.
What is the process like in terms of the games that you guys work together and building that chemistry? I mean, do you have plenty of time between now and the Dolphins game to?
You said what? What's the question?
Like in terms of the games that you will do with Armstead and all the
games?
guys, working off of each other.
Okay.
Yeah, how does that process work in terms of building the chemistry, and how long does that take?
First and foremost, man, we have to win our one-on-ones. If we could, win our one-on-ones, I'd rather do that, rush straight instead of rushing games. But even the games are a switch up for the rushes that we've been winning on. So, if I'm beating this guy outside, I know Eric's beating this guy inside. So now let's work on the games and work on the chemistry. My thing is, when we get to be in that point, he's played a lot of football, played a lot of football. Get a communication like, yo, we already talked, week of, we're going to run this game when we're communicating. If you're the 3, we're going to run this game. If you're the 2 out, we're going to run. Yo, give me a tap. And right there, and it's all trust. I know he's going to sell him inside, or, I know he's going to take it up high, and he know I'm going to do my part. And we just finished at top of the quarterback. That's about it.
Does it remind you of Calais?
A little bit.
Because of his experience and his size and all that?
Yes. He's a big human being who needs space, but who can win also in little spaces as well. And, with Calais, I think what me and Calais had, we had great communication. When you look back at a lot of my games, me and Calais ran a lot of stunts. That's what you're saying. We ran a lot of games. And I was off of, yo, we're not telling them what's going on, but we know instantly. I'm calling it, he's calling it, and we're getting off the field with a sack. So if we can, but first we got to win our one-on-ones. And I know everyone can win a one-on-one here. So now it's Now we're really going to start getting to it. Now we start blitzing and doing all these things. But before we even get to that, it starts in the back end. You know, I love those guys. Those guys are really, you know, they help us out. You know, we need the quarterback to hold the ball, first and foremost. So not a game's not going to work if the coverage isn't doing their job. The rush, we have to get home. So that's how we work hand in hand. I love those guys. I respect those guys. I love the way they work. And, you know, I'm excited for them this year.
How is Mason Smith doing?
I love him. He has that it factor in him. You know, he clean up little pieces here and there, but you know, he's a dog. Like, he's a legit one of those ones. And once he puts it together, he has all the wiggle in the world, but he also has the power to pull somebody back. And he's smart. He can play. He can run. He's physical. He has all the tools to be someone I love to rush with.
What is your main focus in camp and this season?
Say that again?
What's your main focus individually during the season and during camp?
To be the best person I could be, not only for myself, but for my teammates as well. Being someone that they can depend on. That's why I talk about the secondary so much, that they see me work, they see me play at a high level. That only motivates them. Like, man, if we can cover for one more millisecond, I know Josh, Trayvon, Arik, Roy, DeHam, one of us is going to get a sack. So we can just do this. And so for me, it's just to show them that I can win, and I can win quick. So give me just that slight little bit. Just working on that trust. And if we can build that, we can rush anybody.
A lot of those guys you just mentioned have been here now together for a few years. How have you grown together as a group?
Right now, it's just working with the scheme. Now we're all in one group, you know. So we hear the same thing. Coach Ryan is really harping on: we rush as one, we play as one, we stop the run as one, so we can enjoy the pass rush. So just being in the room with those guys, laughing with those guys, getting serious with those guys, knowing those guys outside the building for years, it's already built that relationship. But now learning together, asking questions together, seeing the way you rush together, just doing all these things together, just really makes that cohesive group that we need to play for one, that we need to hold each other accountable, and that we love each other and we want everybody to be great because we want to be the best defense in the National Football League.
Josh, it sounds like you're as excited going into a season as you've been in a while, right? Was that fair?
Yeah, this is right now I feel the best I've ever felt. Being 6 years into the league, you know, and we just got better all around me as well. But now it's more team, you know, more championship feel, more bring everybody in. And once everybody in, hold this standard to a high standard. And if I can be willing to do that and bring everybody along, man, we're going to be hunting for days, weeks, months.
Going against Tristan Wirfs, I mean, he's, you know, very highly respected. You got yours in there. You got a couple of nice plays in there. How does that feel to go against somebody different and have success?
Shout out to Tristan. He's a heck of a tackle. You know, this is, you know, I've been looking forward to this matchup for a minute now. From dating back to last year when he played us, I think he had the best of me. But it's okay. I still have my rushes in there. But at the totality of the game, I feel like I could have done more. And he did a good job on working his craft. So this time it was just to see how far I came in my preparation, in my readiness, sticking to my plan, and also being physical and fast. But also trusting that the DBs are going to do their job in the back end, and the linebackers are communicating with us that we can play fast, get the alignment. But it's not about him. It's about my preparation and my ready up here. And I can't wait to watch this tape and learn and get better. But, you know, it's a great start to something that's going to continue to get better. Thank you, guys.